Hello Bitcoin world, it's Brian here, the UK Bitcoin Master, back with another video in my series, Bitcoin for Beginners. Welcome back to the channel. As always, please like this video, share it, subscribe, bash the bell button so you get notified when I post any content. Do follow me on Twitter at UK Bitcoin Master, on Bit.Tube, DTube, Steemit at UK Bitcoin Master. I'm also now on BitBacker.io, and again you can find me at UK Bitcoin Master. So do follow me across all of those platforms, guys. I would really appreciate it. As always, have a strong Bitcoin hand. My philosophy on this channel, as you know, is to register with an exchange, a decent one. I always advise something like LocalBitcoins or Coinbase, unfortunately, but it is what it is for now. Buy some Bitcoin and then get it off an exchange and get it onto your Trezor hardware device. That way, you own your coins. There's an old video I did, not your keys, not your coins. And if you leave your Bitcoin on an exchange, you stand the chance of it being lost if that exchange gets hacked. So number one, register and buy some coins. Number two, get it off your exchange onto your Trezor. And then number three, just wait for the halvings and wait for the bull runs to come round. That's my advice, guys. There's obviously more to it than that. If you want a consultation, my email address is below. We can get something booked if you want to learn what you should do to do it all correctly. Today is, where are we? Monday, Monday, January the 14th, 2019. And in 4 days' time, I am off on holiday. In America, you say vacation. Can't wait. So we're going off on Thursday, but there will be a show, as always, Mondays and Thursdays. So there will be a show on Thursday before we fly. So do look out for that one. On today's show, I want to do something very basic because I've had a few people around me that I've, inspired about Bitcoin, getting some Bitcoin, etc. They're asking me questions about this, all these abbreviated words that they don't really understand. So I thought I'd do a really quick show and whiz you through, if you're a brand new person into the space or into Bitcoin or following my channel. This really is for those basic newbies, really. So if you're experienced, you won't be interested in this particular video. So for those new people, and you can go back and you can refer to this video when you are new. And, if you're watching this video in the future, in maybe 2020, 21, 22, etc., and you're new, this is the video you want to watch to pick up on these abbreviated words. So this video is going to be no more than walk you through, I don't know, 10 or 15 of the abbreviations that you are going to come across. And the first one is, ATH. If you see capital ATH, that simply stands for all-time high. So in the crypto world, instead of somebody going, oh, what's the all-time high? You might hear, what was the last ATH? It's an all-time high. So one worth noting. The next one, UX. UX is simply user experience. So you'll hear developers saying we're trying to improve the UX, which is the user experience. UI, user interface. A lot of crypto businesses now are trying to produce better user interfaces, so it makes it nice and easy for users towards mass adoption. EX is simply an exchange, somewhere where you would buy your Bitcoin from. Then we've got LN, which stands for Lightning Network. LN, or Lightning Network, is a protocol being built on the top of Bitcoin to make Bitcoin, moving currencies around, etc., cheaper, moving your Bitcoin cheaper. So the Lightning Network is going to play a massive, massive part in the Bitcoin community going forward. It really is. We've then got HODL. HODL, which simply stands for hold on for dear life. You'll hear Bitcoin hodlers. These are literally Bitcoin people that own Bitcoin and they're holding on to it. They're not trading it. They're not selling it and buying it back. They're simply holding on and waiting for the climbs, for the bull runs, for the Bitcoin halvings, etc. FUD stands for fear, uncertainty and doubt. So, if you're hearing people, oh, there they are, they're fudding again, it means these are doom and gloomers. These are mainstream media creating fear, uncertainty and doubt around what we're doing. Don't listen to them. FOMO, fear of missing out. You'll hear this word when Bitcoin goes on a bull run and you'll hear, there's loads of FOMO out there. It is, fear of missing out, for want of a better word. TA, here's a big one, technical analysis. Bitcoin doesn't really care about technical analysis. Technical analysis is for those experts that think they can predict the charts by looking at trends, Fibonacci, that type of thing. So if you hear the word TA, it is not the Territorial Army, it is technical analysis. OG, hey, old git as far as I'm concerned, or older generation. So if you hear, there's lots of OGs, older generation people like myself. OTC, over the counter. You've probably heard that one before, but if you hear OTC exchanges, it's over the counter exchanges or purchases. TX means a transaction, just a transaction, no more than that. Devs, if you hear the word devs, developers. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency developers, developing protocols, etc. RT is something for Twitter, which is retweet. ROI, return on investment. What is the return on your investment? Whale is just somebody in the crypto world that holds a very, very large amount of cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. We call them whales. Then we've got ICO, which is an initial coin offering. This is where people try to raise money for their ideas by selling tokens. An ICO is the crypto equivalent of an IPO, which is where a traditional company raises fund with an initial public offering by offering shares in the company up front to raise revenue. And finally, altcoin is simply another coin that is not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the one Bitcoin. There won't ever be another Bitcoin. Every other coin is an altcoin, even a Bitcoin derivative, something that's forked off of Bitcoin. It is an altcoin or an alternative coin. So I hope some of those abbreviated words are useful to you all. As always, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, bash the bell button so you're notified, share it, get it out there. If you're watching this on Steemit, give us an upvote and a re-steam. If you're watching it across DTube or Bit.Tube or BitBacker or whatever, give us a thumbs up, a like, a forward, I don't know, whatever it is. Just give us a like if you like the video. Drop a comment below if you found this of use to you. Pass it on so we can help other people. As always, Bitcoin is the one Bitcoin. Long-term thinking, have a strong hand, delay gratification, hold your coins, don't let anybody fudge you out of them. The 2020 halving is getting ever closer. So, I feel we'll be on another bull run by the 2020 halving. That is the show for today, guys. I'll catch you all on Thursday before we head off on our holes or our vacation. And until then, have yourselves a fantastic Bitcoin week. I'm Brian, the UK Bitcoin Master. Catch you on Thursday.